This is one of our potted Japanese maples. This tree was repotted in the spring of last year. It's now the middle of August here in the following year. And as you can see, some of those roots are exposed now because the compost level has sunk down. So I'm just going to top up the compost level here. I'm just going to do a little bit of maintenance work, just take out some of these little weeds. A couple of dead twigs that have fallen in the pot. And we've got quite a bit of compost which is, in fact I thought it was overflowing at the back there, but it's not. It's the back level's fine. You can see some of the surface roots as well here in several spots of the top of the pot where the surface roots have shown through because the compost level has sunk down. So once we've cleaned the surface there, we'll just take some compost . You just spread it around gently. Excuse the camera shake, it's hard to do with this oldest tablet and work with one hand. Okay, so what we have to remember not to do is put too much compost in where we've taken the original soil level, which was just above those exposed roots. So we don't want to be taking the compost level too high here, because we're going to get trunk rot here and your tree will have problems above, and if not the tree will eventually die as well, get all sorts of problems with that. So keep an eye on the original level when you buy your Japanese maple, and keep to that level that the tree's used to. Now I've gone just above the roots there, and I'm quite happy with that level there now. I know in the coming week when the tree gets more water, if it rains or I water the pot, this compost level here, what the fresh stuff, is going to go down a little bit, settle, and it might in the next couple of weeks start exposing some of those roots again. So we just need to add a little bit more. So I've done like 1/2 of the pot there for you to see. Very simple. Like I say, those surface roots, this won't get covered. Once I have run and get some more compost, I'll finish the back of the pot there, just as I've done as the front of the pot there, just to cover the surface. It's only a few mil, half a centimetre of compost I've put in basically. It's just enough to cover the surface roots and enough to cover these exposed roots of the trunk. So that's just a little job which you will find what will happen when you constantly water on your potted Japanese maples, or you get a lot of water from rain. It also happens to your trees in the ground as well, so you have to keep an eye on the original soil level and top up if needed. It also helps tidy the appearance of the potted tree as well. We have lots of brown bits from overhanging large silver birches from next door. You'll find dead bits of twigs, bits of weed. You just scrape the surface a little bit to get those weeds out or pick them out. Anyway, that's just a little bit maintenance so your potted Japanese maples on the compost level, and for roots that might be getting exposed in the future. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.